Ever walked into a place expecting one thing and walked out with a whole new favorite experience? That happened to me recently in Kingston, and I'm still buzzing from it. Welcome to the activity that turned my regular Saturday into something more interesting. So here's the thing. I walked into Wicks by Gray at Master Max Shopping Center on Constant Spring Road, thinking I was just making a candle. But this turned into one of the most fun, chill experiences I've had in Kingston in a minute. This is Wick and Sip. Before we dive deeper into this goodness, go ahead and gently tap that like button. It helps me discover and share more amazing Kingston experiences like this one with you. Alright, so Wicks by Gray is owned by Rochelle Gray, and she's created this whole vibe around candle making that turns it into an actual event. She hosts these sessions on weekends, and the energy? Absolutely perfect for whatever occasion you're celebrating. Our group included friends reuniting after years apart, a mother-daughter duo having their bonding time, and me just ready to create something with my own hands. That's the beauty of this experience. It works for literally any occasion. Birthday party? Check. Bridal shower? Absolutely. Just want to try something different on a Saturday? Come through. We started with introductions and safety tips because we're working with hot wax. Rochelle had all the supplies laid out before we arrived. Seeing everything organized made me feel like a proper candle maker already. Here's where it gets fun. The scent selection. They had options like coconut glow, moonflower, tangerine citrus, and more.
Right? I know. Now it's not giving Merry Christmas.
So
It's
that
giving,
one,
it's giving Grinch.
yeah, that
It's
one
giving Grinch.
is a blend, a Christmas blend. It has a lot of notes mixed in it for Christmas.
Most people in my group were mixing and creating signature scents. Me? I kept it simple and went straight for that tangerine citrus, because sometimes you don't need to complicate perfection. Then came the actual candle making. We weighed out our scents, measured our wax, mixed everything together, and poured it into our candle jars.
Right, so we're gonna take off the other portion of it. We can use, alright, we wanna use the Wick guide. Wanna see him fancy, wanna use our guide?
Yes.
Alright, let's use the guide the other way. Push it through, all the way down, correct. Turn it upside down though. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Take off the other portion of it. The thing is now, the thing is, when we're placing it in the jar with the guide, let me do it, let me demonstrate. Hold it in the jar, we can lay it flat on the table, makes sense. And then you guide it all the way down to the center, and then you're gonna stick it. Once it's centered, if it's not centered, don't stick it as yet, because it's gonna be very difficult to remove. Centered?
Now I'm nervous. I can barely put a sticker on.
So of course, remember, we're going in the center, then we're gonna stick in the center, and if it is that it's centered, we go ahead and we press down to ensure that it is fixed to the middle. Got it?
Yeah. Push.
Push, use the Wick guide, and press it down. There you go. Press down. All right.
Now, what is the point of going one direction, the other direction? What is the point?
So you're binding wax to fragrance. So if it's not mixed properly, when you're burning, some will smell stronger at some
see.
point than at some point.
I see.
So you want it to bind and burn evenly, and all the time when you burn, you're smelling it
Right.
in regard. And once you have mixed for 2 minutes, left and right. And the spoon as well, and of course at the end you can do the push up. But before you wipe out, before you clean up, center your wick with your wick bar.
What's really going on here?
Shake it up. I-25. G-55. So we're doing full house, by the way. So full house, of course, is all the numbers like that. Except the biscuits, of course. And 42.
And while our candles cooled, we played games, munched on hors d'oeuvres, and I naturally won a prize. Like, who knew candle making came with snacks and competition? This is not your basic craft activity. The whole atmosphere was just laid back, upscale and intimate. No pressure, no rush, just good vibes and creativity flowing. I left with a custom candle that smells exactly how I want my space to feel, plus memories from a genuinely fun afternoon. And the best part, you can book your own private Wick and Sip for your crew. Imagine hosting your squad for a birthday, or throwing a unique bridal shower where everyone leaves with something they actually made. So if you're looking for something creative and fun to do in Kingston, if you want to try a hands-on experience that's actually worth your time, or if you just need a fresh activity that'll surprise you in the best way, Wicks by Gray is calling your name. Check out their store or follow them on Instagram for more information on weekend Wick and Sip sessions. I'll drop their website and Instagram in the description below so you can book your spot. Trust me, your social calendar just got way more interesting.